Welcome to the biggest unboxing I've ever done on my YouTube channel. According to the parcel label, there is 3.5 kilograms of Kickstarter goodies in this one box. So it's arrived from c64audio.com, from Chris Abbott and High Technology Publishing, and it's actually multiple Kickstarters in one box. So if you're following me on Twitter, you'll have seen I back quite a few Kickstarters, and so far I've been lucky in that most of them have delivered. I've had about 10 campaigns that failed for various reasons, or even cancelled before they reached their target, and I've had a couple that have been funded that unfortunately don't look as if they will ever pan out. So I'm going to have to move the box off the table now to get some room to open things. So say I've been a long-term supporter of Chris Abbott. Been involved in a couple of the live events that he organised. So we'll start off with what I believe are a couple of mugs from Kickstarters. So will you take the money or open the box? I'll open the box and reveal a Project Hubbard mug. So that's from SID. So that's a pretty cool mug. And then in here, in box number 2, we have My Life. That's the Rob Hubbard game from this Kickstarter, created by Smiler, Trevor Story. Brilliant artwork there. So that's the mugs. I'll put them to the side. So in here will be several music CDs and other box sets. So lift these out, and there's more. So if you're not aware of C64 Audio, started out publishing Chris Abbott's own remix CDs, and then became central to the Back in Time CDs, and many other projects have published their CDs through them. High Technology Music Publishing obviously then looks after the rights and controls publishing for many of the top C64 composers. So we'll start with the box set that goes with those two mugs, and that is Rob Project Hubbard. And the reason this parcel's taken a while to get to me is that many of the goodies inside are signed. So Project Hubbard was to collect together all of Rob's recordings and some epic remixes. So Rob returns. This is Rob's returns to SID. New SID tunes created. We have a new driver in association with Jason Page. Hubbard and Donnet, Marcel Donnet. Hubbard 80, imagining some of Rob's early computer compositions as if he'd worked on them with early 80s synthesizers. I'm trying to work out which CD in the set that one is. I'll have to open it up and see. Oh, this is the Archives pre-SID. So again, tunes that Rob composed before we started working, and some of them became later. The Archives post-SID with 16-bit Rob there, clutching his Mega Drive. Includes what's a classic Mega Drive, and then later PC tunes. We've got Escape from New Rob by Mark TDK Knight. So that's an album full of a John Carpenter style remixes of classic Rob. We have Rob and the Bacon, a big band style from Uncle and the Bacon. So 12 tracks there with lots of horns. We have the Fastloaders, Rock Hubbard. We have Hubbard Remixed. You can see all the CDs have matching artwork, so that's some of the. There's actually quite a few other composers and remixers working with their remixes, SID, and the special edition of Rob Debut, Rob's contribution to the Project SIDology. So it's Rob tunes and includes performances from Rob. So there we go, that's the Project Hubbard box set. Let's carry on this way. Now this is the earliest of the box set. This is what was Back in Time Symphony. This is Back in Time Symphonic Collection with this beautiful map artwork that ties everything together. So, trying to remember which order these came in, but anyway, here we go. So we've got Back in Time 4, SID Venture, beautiful artwork. So remember, these are all symphonic style. These are recorded with digital instruments. Back in Time 5, Escape from Sid's Castle. Back in Time 6, Throne of Sids. Symphonic Tales of Swords and Sorcery and Tales of the Arabian Sids. We have Slagon's Cinematic 64. Driller, Rambo, Deliverance, Aztec Challenge, Opus 2, Mutants, Knucklebusters. Slagon working in a very cinematic style. We have more Uncle and the Bacon, so big band swing remixes, and again we've got CD artwork. And finally Progressive 64, a more rocking track list, and then the last few tracks there symphonically enhanced. So that's the one I've been waiting the longest for on this Kickstarters. You see, many of these tracks then will also then be remixed and remade for the 8-Bit Symphony, which was the concert obviously went to last year. So carrying on, jumping back to Project Hubbard, which of course was a Kickstarter covering all of Rob's career. I'm still waiting for one part of that, the book, to be finished. It's been delayed, unfortunately. But we have here, this is, you may not see it through the bubble wrap, I'm not going to take it out then. Hubbard 80 on cassette. We have signed disc with the new SID tunes on, and this is the signed Rob's Life game in association with RGCD. So we should have it on in here. The game on cartridge. I've got trouble with the box. It's new packaging from RGCD, is nice and tight fitting, so there's more goodies inside. There's the actual Rob's Life cartridge with this lovely new domed thing. There's the credits for Rob's Life the game, and Cytronic and RGCD. Badges in there. So that's all further goodies on Project Hubbard. this away first. And go back to this pile. So we should have some more goodies in here, and lift one of these off first. So in here we have Amiga Rocks from the Fastloader, which is a 3D set from the band, and this is signed as well. So Fastloaders give you yet another ambitious collection of epic game music done the rocking way, dedicated to the Amiga scene. Jarl H. Holson, Beata Gilly Helland and Kettle Awesome, and some guests as well. And so Shadow of the Beast, Lost Patrol, Hurricane 2, Ghouls and Ghosts, Lotus Turbo Challenge 2, and so on. And rock bonus tracks. So that was a separate Kickstarter, but published through C64 Audio. And then I mentioned the 8-Bit Symphony concert. So this is 8-Bit Symphony Pro. Couldn't record the concert, but there was then a Kickstarter for a new set of recordings in Prague with the Prague Symphony Orchestra, sorry, the Czech Studio Orchestra, conducted by Robin Tate, who conducted the concert. So disc 1 we have Firelord, Forbidden Forest, Kentilla, Spellbound, Nighttime, Ghosts and Goblins, Imagine Ocean, Green Beret, William Wobbler, Stiff Lip and Company. Side 2 we have Aztec Challenge, International Karate, The Wastelands, War, Flash Gordon, Trap, Zoids, Barber Relax, Monty and Monty's Journey. So all of those, many of those feature in the concert. There's 1 or 2 extras as well, and all beautifully made inside. And then we have the SID EFFECTS 8-Bit Symphony, just the chips. So these are the original SID recordings done by Chris Whillock, but all in very high quality. So again, all those various tracks. And next part is 8-Bit Symphony Pro Blu-ray. So the full-length surround sound feature presentation of the Czech Studio Orchestra performing 8-Bit Symphony Pro, and a presentation of the 8-Bit Symphony concert videos. So those are the official videos that were shown on the screen. It's filmed, directed and produced by Lee Bolton at LB Studios, authored by Ian Flory, cover by Steve Green, photography Lauren Ayrton. The thumbnails, they were displayed during the concert by Steph Abbott. So that was all also on the Kickstarter, and again we have Rob's signature on that. So there is going to be a second part to the 8-Bit Symphony Pro, the second half. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for ordering this man's project, the Symphonic Collection. Apologies for delay on the sheet music books and the USB wafer bonus content. This album comes with lots of digital content for you at no extra charge. It's a URL on the back, which I'm not going to share. Easy way to get to the Kickstarter, c64audio.com/8bspro2, or watch Twitter at c60audio. So there's 40 scores, but we need to finish the job of recording the last 20. So that's what the second Kickstarter is for. So I've got more in this folder to unveil as well. Again, this is all extra Kickstarter material. So this is 8-Bit Symphony music for the Commodore 64 microcomputer, brought to life for symphony orchestra. Number 13, Monty on the Run Suite, signed by Rob Hubbard. So this is in fact an orchestral score. Rob Hubbard, arranged by orchestrated by Rob Hubbard, Alistair Picking and Robin Tate. So as you can see, that is what the orchestra played and what Robin Tate conducted from, which is, I think you'll add, is pretty incredible to see it written out like that. So that's a pretty unique piece of memorabilia. I do have in my possession an early SID 80s arrangement as well, and we have here, that's the 8-Bit Symphony concert program, which again I had a copy myself. Mine is signed by Rob Hubbard and Paul Norman. This one is signed by Alistair Brimble and Rob Hubbard. Alistair Brimble helped with the audio mastering. And the last tip in here is the posters. So we have the Hubbard poster by Trevor Story featuring loads of classic Rob characters, backed by the Rob poster, and then the Symphonica. So this is a key to the map, and the map that's on the cover of the Symphonic Collection. So a big thank you to Chris Abbott at C64 Audio for this amazing package. Thanks to everyone involved in both the concert and these recordings. Many hours of amazing music. Make sure you get to c64audio.com to order your own, or to check out all the digital albums available there. Check out SID EFFECTS by Chris Whillock as well, and keep watching my channel for more retro unboxings. Thanks for watching.